Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Your English Buddy. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Sarah, I have to confess something.
Uh-oh, what is it?
I'm absolutely starving right now. I've been thinking about food for the last hour.
Mike, you're always thinking about food. What are you craving?
Everything. A juicy steak, crispy fries, maybe some garlic bread, and definitely dessert.
Stop, you're making me hungry too. But actually, this is perfect timing because today's topic is all about ordering food at restaurants in English.
Yes, this is one of the most practical lessons we can do. Whether you're traveling, living abroad, or just want to feel confident in English-speaking restaurants, this episode is for you.
We're going to walk you through the entire restaurant experience, from the moment you walk in the door to the moment you pay and leave.
And we'll teach you all the essential phrases, vocabulary, and even some insider tips about restaurant culture.
Before we dive in, please subscribe to Your English Buddy if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our lessons.
And give us a thumbs up if you've ever felt nervous ordering food in English. Trust me, we've all been there.
All right, Mike, let's start from the very beginning. You're hungry, you found a restaurant, now what?
Okay, so I'm standing outside this amazing restaurant. I can smell the food through the door. My stomach is growling. I'm excited, but also a little nervous.
That's totally normal. Taking that first step inside can feel intimidating, especially if English isn't your first language.
So I open the door and walk in. What do? Just stand there awkwardly?
No, although I've definitely done that before. Usually, there's a host or hostess at the front. That's the person who greets customers and shows them to their tables.
And what do I say to them?
Keep it simple. You can say hi or hello with a smile. Making eye contact and smiling goes a long way.
Okay, so hello. Now what?
They'll usually ask, how many people, or table for how many?
And I say the number, right? Like 2 people or just 1.
Exactly. Or you can use the classic phrase, a table for 2, please, or a table for 1, please.
A table for 2, please. That sounds professional. What if I have a preference, like I want to sit by the window?
Great question. You can politely ask, could we sit by the window, please? Or is there a table near the window available?
What if they say no? What if all the window seats are taken?
Then they might say, I'm sorry, all our window tables are occupied right now. Would this table be okay? And you can either say, yes, that's fine, or you can ask, how long is the wait for a window table?
How long is the wait? That's useful. I never thought of that.
Yeah, sometimes it's only 10 or 15 minutes and you might want to wait. Other times it's an hour and you're too hungry to wait.
If I'm as hungry as I am right now, I'm not waiting an hour.
Exactly. So you accept whatever table they offer. The host will say something like, follow me, or this way, please, and walk you to your table.
And I just follow them quietly?
Yep, they'll pull out your chair or gesture to your seat and say, here you are, or your server will be with you shortly.
Your server will be with you shortly. So the server is the person who takes my order.
Exactly. Some people call them waiters or waitresses, but server is more common and gender neutral.
Got it. So now I'm sitting at the table, probably staring at the silverware nervously.
Don't be nervous. The hard part is over. Now comes the fun part, choosing your food.
Okay, so I'm sitting down. Usually the menu is already on the table, right?
Usually, yes, but sometimes the server brings it to you. If there's no menu on the table, you can politely ask, could I see a menu, please?
Could I see a menu, please? Simple enough. Now I open the menu and, oh no, it's like 3 pages long with words I don't understand.
I know that feeling. Restaurant menus can be overwhelming, especially in English. So where do I even start? Most menus are organized into sections. You'll typically see appetizers, which are small dishes you eat before the main meal. Some people call them starters.
Like what? Give me examples.
Like soup, salad, chicken wings, mozzarella sticks, or spring rolls. They're meant to be light and get your appetite going.
Okay, appetizers. What's next?
Then you have the entrees or main courses. These are the big main dishes. Think steak, pasta, seafood, chicken dishes, burgers.
So that's where I'd find my juicy steak.
Exactly. And usually main courses come with sides or sides, like vegetables, rice, mashed potatoes, or a salad.
Can I choose my sides or do they just come automatically?
It depends on the restaurant. Sometimes it says on the menu, served with choice of 2 sides. Sometimes they're automatic. If you're not sure, just ask your server.
What else is on the menu?
There's usually a dessert section: cakes, ice cream, pies, puddings.
My favorite section.
Mine too. And of course, beverages or drinks: soft drinks, juices, coffee, tea, and sometimes alcohol if it's that type of restaurant.
Okay, so I'm looking at all these sections, but what if I don't understand something on the menu? Like, I see a word I don't know.
This happens all the time, even to native speakers. Here's what you do. When your server comes, you point to the dish and ask, "What is this?" or "Can you describe this dish?"
And they'll explain it, right?
Yes, they'll tell you what's in it, how it's cooked, whether it's spicy, etc. Don't be embarrassed to ask. It's literally their job to help you.
That's reassuring. What if I have dietary restrictions? Like, what if I'm vegetarian or allergic to something?
Super important question. You should definitely mention it. You can say, "I'm vegetarian. What would you recommend?" Or, "I'm allergic to peanuts. Does this dish contain peanuts?"
Good to know. I have a friend who's allergic to shellfish, and she always has to ask about that.
Exactly. And good restaurants take allergies very seriously. They'll check with the kitchen if they're not sure.
Okay, so I've looked at the menu, I know what I want. Now what? Do I just start yelling, "I'm ready"?
No, please don't do that. Usually, your server will come to your table after a few minutes and ask if you're ready to order.
All right, the server comes to my table. I'm nervous, I'm hungry, I'm trying to remember my English lessons.
Relax. The server will probably start with something friendly like, "Hi, how are you today?" Or, "Can I get you started with something to drink?"
Oh, drinks first. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, usually they ask about drinks before food. You can order water, soda, juice, whatever you want.
How do I say it? I want water.
You can, but there are more polite ways. Try, "I'll have a Coke, please," or "Could I get some water, please?"
I'll have or could I get? Those sound more natural.
Exactly. And here's a tip. In the US, water is usually free and they'll keep refilling it. But in many other countries, you have to pay for bottled water.
Good to know. So I order my drink and then.
The server might ask, "Are you ready to order or do you need a few more minutes?"
What if I'm not ready yet?
Just say, "Could I have a few more minutes, please?" Or, "I need a little more time." They'll come back later.
But let's say I am ready. How do I order my food?
There are several ways. You can say, "I'll have the grilled salmon, please." Or, "Could I get the chicken pasta?" Or even, "I'd like the steak, medium rare, please."
Wait, what's medium rare?
Oh, that's how you want your steak cooked. There's rare, very pink inside; medium rare, mostly pink; medium, some pink; medium well, a little pink; and well done, no pink, fully cooked.
That's so specific. What if I don't know what I want?
Just say medium and you'll be fine. Or ask, "How do you recommend it?"
Okay, so I say, I'll have the steak medium, please. What about side dishes?
The server might ask, "What would you like for your sides?" And you say, "I'll have the mashed potatoes and green beans, please."
What if I want to customize something, like I want extra cheese or no onions?
Totally fine. You can say, "Could I get that with extra cheese, please?" Or, "No onions, please." Or even, "Can I substitute fries for the salad?"
Substitute. That means swap or exchange, right?
Exactly. Swapping one side dish for another. Some restaurants charge extra for substitutions, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
This is so helpful. What if I want to order an appetizer too?
Just add it to your order. "I'd like to start with the soup, and then I'll have the steak for my main course."
Start with and for my main course. Good phrases.
After you finish ordering, the server will usually repeat your order to make sure they got it right. Just listen and say, yes, that's correct. Or if they got something wrong, politely correct them.
And then they kick the menus and leave?
Yep, they'll say something like, great, I'll get that started for you. Or your food will be out shortly.
Out shortly, that means coming soon.
Exactly.
Okay, so now I'm waiting for my food. Do I just sit there in silence, awkwardly making eye contact with other diners?
No, this is a great time to chat with whoever you're dining with, check your phone, or just people watch.
And then the food arrives, the moment I've been waiting for.
Yes, the server brings your food and usually says something like, here's your steak, or be careful, the plate is very hot.
Be careful, the plate is very hot. I've heard that before.
They'll often say, enjoy your meal, or just enjoy.
And what do I say back?
Just say thank you, that's it. Some people say you too, but that doesn't really make sense since they're not eating.
Oh no, I've definitely said you too before.
Don't worry, it happens to everyone. They know what you mean.
Okay, so now I'm eating my delicious steak. It's perfect. Everything is going well.
Great! After a few minutes, the server will usually come back and do what's called a table check. They'll ask, how's everything? Or, is everything okay with your meal?
And if it's good, I just say yes.
You can, or be more enthusiastic. It's delicious, or everything is great, thank you.
But what if something's wrong? Like, what if my steak is overcooked?
This is important. You should definitely speak up. Restaurants want you to be happy. You can say, actually, I asked for medium, but this is more well done. Could you possibly fix this?
Will they get mad?
Not at all. If you're polite, they'll apologize and either remake your dish or offer you something else. Good restaurants handle complaints professionally.
That's good to know. What if I need something during the meal, like more napkins or another drink?
Try to catch your server's eye when they walk by. Make eye contact, maybe raise your hand slightly, and when they come over, say, excuse me, could I get some more water, please?
What if they don't see me? What if I'm invisible?
I've felt like that before. If they're really busy and not noticing you, you can politely flag down any server, not just yours, and say, excuse me, and ask them to send your server over.
Okay, so I've eaten my steak, I'm full and happy. Now what?
Now comes the best part, dessert.
Yes, dessert.
The server will come clear your plates and ask, can I interest you in dessert? Or would you like to see the dessert menu?
And if I'm too full?
You can say, no thank you, I'm too full, or not today, but thank you. Or you can ask them to describe the desserts and maybe you'll change your mind.
I always change my mind when they describe the chocolate lava cake.
Same. It comes with warm chocolate sauce and vanilla ice cream. Sold.
Okay, I order dessert. They bring it, I eat it, I'm in heaven. Now I'm really, truly full. Time to leave?
Almost. Now comes the paying part.
Ah, yes, the bill. This part always makes me nervous for some reason.
You're not alone. Asking for the bill can feel awkward, but it's totally normal.
How do I ask for it?
There are several ways. You can say, could I have the check, please? Or could we get the bill, please?
Check or bill, they mean the same thing?
Yes. In the US, people usually say check. In UK and other places, bill is more common, but everyone understands both.
Okay, so what if the server doesn't come for a while? Do I just sit there waiting forever?
It can feel that way. Try to make eye contact and do a small gesture like writing in the air. That's the universal sign for bring me the check.
Ooh, the air writing gesture. I've seen people do that.
Yep, servers know what it means. Or you can catch them as they pass by and say, excuse me, when you have a moment, could we get the check?
When you have a moment, that's a nice, polite way to say it.
It is. It acknowledges that they're busy, but you'd like their help when they're free.
Okay, so they bring the bill. It's in a little folder. Now what?
Open it and review it. Make sure all the charges are correct. Sometimes mistakes happen.
What if I see a mistake?
Politely point it out. Excuse me, I think there might be an error here. I was charged for 2 sodas, but I only ordered 1.
And they'll fix it?
Yes, they'll check and correct it if you're right.
Okay, the bill is correct. Now do I pay at the table or go to the front?
It depends on the restaurant. In most sit-down restaurants, you pay at the table. You put your cash or credit card in the folder, and the server will come take it.
Do I say anything?
You can just leave it there, or if they're nearby, you can say, whenever you're ready, or no rush.
And then do I get it back?
Yep, they'll process your payment and bring back the receipt and your card, or change if you paid cash.
Ah, the tip. In the US, you have to tip, right?
Yes, tipping culture is very strong in the US. The standard tip is 15 to 20% of the bill, depending on the service quality.
How do I calculate that?
Quick way, move the decimal point one place to the left, that's 10%, then add half of that, that's 5% more, and you get 15%. Or just use your phone calculator.
So if my bill is $50, I'd tip about $7.50 to $10, right?
Exactly. If the service was great, tip closer to 20%. If it was okay, 15% is fine.
What if the service was terrible?
You can tip less, but it's still customary to leave something, maybe 10%. If it was truly awful due to the service fault, not just because the kitchen was slow, you can speak to a manager.
Good to know. So I write the tip amount on the receipt, sign it, and then I'm done, right?
Yep. Or if you paid cash, you can just leave the cash on the table, including your tip, and you're free to go.
And then I just leave.
Yep. Stand up, gather your things, and head out. You can say thank you or have a good day to your server or the host as you leave.
That's it. I did it. I survived a restaurant experience in English.
You did. And honestly, once you do it once or twice, it becomes second nature.
Sarah, this was such a practical episode. I hope everyone feels more confident about ordering in English.
Me too. Remember, the key phrases are a table for number, please. I'll have the dish, please. How is everything? And could I get the check, please?
And don't forget, always be polite, say please and thank you, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you don't understand something.
Restaurants are actually great places to practice English because the conversations follow a predictable pattern.
Exactly. Now we want to hear from you. Comment below what's your favorite dish to order at restaurants, and have you ever had a funny or awkward experience ordering in English?
We love reading your stories, and please subscribe to Your English Buddy, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with anyone learning English.
Thanks so much for watching. Now go treat yourself to a nice meal. You deserve it.
And practice your English while you're there. See you next time.